And have you ever wondered about the difference between Bitcoin Futures ETFs and spot Bitcoin ETFs? Well, let's dive into it. And recently, Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas highlighted the impressive performance of the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF, also known as BITO. In just 30 days, the value of this ETF was nearly doubled, thanks to market appreciation and significant flows of around $240 million. Interestingly, this surge in value comes at a time when the industry is eagerly awaiting the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF by the United States SEC. It's ironic, because once the spot Bitcoin ETF is approved, it is likely to overshadow offerings like the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF. And now we're doing a few sections for NHS, and you know that you were seeing several cities, as well as they provide NHS, and get into where they do hold it up with the outcome and formally bring some of the experience. Bitcoin futures contracts, they mimic the spot price of Bitcoin, but don't truly reflect its performance. On the other hand, spot Bitcoin ETFs allow investors to trade the price of BTC without actually owning the cryptocurrency. It's a way to gain exposure to the crypto market without the perceived risks associated with owning Bitcoin. Given the volatility and speculative nature of Bitcoin futures ETFs, it's expected that investors will shift their focus to spot Bitcoin ETFs once they are launched, and the anticipation for a spot Bitcoin ETF approval is growing. Bloomberg ETF analyst James Safart predicts a 90% chance of approval by January 10th, with applications from major players like BlackRock, Fidelity Investments, and VanEck. The potential for spot Bitcoin ETFs is looking promising. It's worth noting that the SEC has been more engaged in recent times, and negotiations with Grayscale have added to the optimism surrounding the approval of a proper ETF, the GOSPER. So while the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF is currently performing well, it may soon be overshadowed by the arrival of spot Bitcoin ETFs. The future of Bitcoin ETFs is exciting, and investors are eagerly awaiting the SEC's decision. And now for a little joke. Why did the Bitcoin go to therapy? Because it had too many issues. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.